We are going to get started in just one moment, everyone. Rmnfl family, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Snypz. You guys are in for a treat tonight. We got the Ravens and the Browns and also the Eagles and the Bears about to get this thing popping. And just so you know how this works out, this is how it is going to look majority of the night. We will zoom in pretty much in red zone activity once everybody hits the 20-yard line or less. So keep in mind, everybody, we are tuning into 2 consecutive games here tonight. 2 very important games as well, too, as we hit the playoff push here on Snypz TV. Welcome, everybody, once again. We truly appreciate y'all tuning in. And once again, as we hit Snypz Studios, I'm your boy Snypz. I appreciate y'all tuning in here for the Rmnfl game of the week here. And it's 2 games, not just 1. I hope you guys are in for a great one. This is gonna be a great one, guys. It's gonna be a great one. If any of you guys have seen what we've done here in the past, where we've covered 2 straight games, 2 consecutive games, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. I'm gonna tell you now, if you're not used to it, it's gonna be a little busy. But nonetheless, it's a lot of fun for leagues, and leagues enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy it tonight, most definitely. So look, without further ado, I'm going to let these guys know that it's pretty much that time to go ahead and get this game started. They're ready to go for this ball game, and I'm pumped. I'm eager to get this thing going, guys. I am so ready for this matchup. This is going to be a lot of fun. So a couple things. Number 1, okay, I have to make my picks, my selections here, okay? Again, this is a new league for me, so I'm still kind of feeling everybody out, all right? We're talking about the Ravens and the Browns. I'm going to take the Ravens in this one by a slight margin, but just by a slight margin. On the other side, the Eagles, Kareem and E. Campbell, and the Bears. I'm going to take the Eagles in that one. I think the Eagles are gonna shine in that one. They have the roster. That's the thing about the Eagles, is they have that tough roster. I think that could, to be quite honest with you, annihilate the Bears. But I don't think it's necessarily going to happen in that way, because E. Campbell is balling. No doubt about it. The record shows. All right, look, I'm going to let these guys know to go ahead and start up. Give me one moment here. Let me let these guys know, both of them, they can all go. Let me see 1 second. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to get this thing started up, everybody. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. It is that time. We're about to hit the stage. And let's go ahead and get it back over here to the double screen. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to keep my crowd on for a moment, because we don't want to have 2 consecutive crowds going in this thing. But what we're going to do here is we're going to get this crowd going. And as you can see, the other one is crazy. Like, it's taking a little bit of time here for them to get things started on their side. But nonetheless, we're ready for this one, folks. We are ready. And looks like the AFC is about to get it cracking here. We got a snow game on the other side. Kickoff underway. Yep, there goes the connection. I kind of figured that was going to happen. But it's all good. It's all good. We could start here on the AFC side here. Fasico and Noah about to go at it here. 1st and 10 starting at the 22-yard line. And the Browns will start with the football, and they're going to come out here with this man, Deshaun Watson, 3,389 passing yards, 39 touchdowns, 22 interceptions in the regular season. So let's see what he does here on 1st and 10 here at the 22-yard line. We'll zoom back out in just a moment as they're getting their game started on the NFC side as well between the Eagles and Bears. Lost it 2 on the play there for Nick Chubb. 2nd down and 12 coming up. And just so you guys could see the kickoff on the other side, let's make sure we show it to you here. As you get the kickoff, and the Eagles, they're going to start with the football here today. So the Eagles, as we go over here real quick, we'll give you a quick update with the Eagles. They're going to be coming out here with Jalen Hurts, 2,651 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 24 interceptions in the regular season for the Eagles. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And a 2nd and 12 on the other side. And look at that. There's a pick off already. And there's a pick. Oh, almost a pick six. As Marlon Humphrey gets a big interception on the AFC side. And they are at the 11-yard line. So he's already in the red zone. So guess what we do when we get to the red zone, folks? We put it right on there. So here we go. 1st and 10 here now at the 11-yard line. Lamar Jackson going to work. And going to hand this off here to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley will go down at the 6-yard line. Brings it down to a 2nd down and 5. And oh my goodness, we got 2 red zones here now. We got 2 red zones. There's no games being played today. We got to keep them on both ends here as the Eagles are already down at the 16-yard line after a big run. And look at the dot already for Fatico. And he will punch in a big-time touchdown. So the Ravens strike gold first. The Ravens will strike gold first, and now it's a 7-0 ball game. So now we can move on over to this side here in the NFC and see what they got going here. 1st and 10 here at the 16. And Gainwell will actually lose a yard on the play here. Brings it now to a 2nd down and 11 coming up. Kenneth Gainwell. Didn't gain well on that play, that's for sure. A 2nd down and 11. Play action pass here for Hurts. And he just overthrows a wide open man. That's going to bring it down to a 3rd down and 11. So 3rd and 11 here at the 17-yard line. Again, Kareem right now in the red zone. And let's see if the Bears defense is going to shut him down and force him to just kick a field goal here. AFC side still looking tough right now. 2nd down 11 for the Browns. So it's going to be a 4th down here. It looks like they're going to kick a field goal. Field goal attempts getting ready to come up there for them. So let's zoom it right back out and get back to the other side as we get a big sack on the play there for the Ravens as Pierce gets in there for the sack. It's going to be a 3rd down and 22 now for Fatico. And it's a 3 points there for the Eagles. So 3-0 game to start the day on the NFC side. And I think most of everybody picked the Eagles to win the NFC side of things as far as this game is concerned. We're not talking about the actual conference. Nice pass right there. He'll get the 1st down on the play down to the 47. So great job by Noah. He moves the sticks. 1st and 10 for Cleveland at the 47-yard line. Big shout out to everybody here in the Rmnfl, man. We appreciate all y'all tuning in. RPO action to the left side there for Anthony Mater. Schwartz be with you, and he will get the first down on the play down to the 41-yard line. Noah's starting to move these sticks. Once again, double coverage action here on Snypz TV for the Rmnfl. Some very important games here, and that was a nice fake there by Hurts, but he fumbles the football. He fumbles the football. It's going to be a 1st and 10, and now they're in the red zone. So now let's move on to the NFC side. He's officially in the red zone here. That is a fumble. I don't think that's coming back. The Eagles at the 14-yard line. And I'll keep you guys posted as to what is going on the other side. And wow, we just got down to the 1-yard line. So let's go ahead and put it right back out here. Noah just got a big gain down to the 1. So both guys now in the red zone. We'll keep them both here right now. Hands it off and only gets about a 2-yard gain there for ETN. 2nd down and 8 for Philly. And meanwhile on the other side, Watson under center, and he's going to try to sneak it, but his knee goes down at the 1. And that'll be a 2nd and goal. Is going to come out in a no huddle. And going to hand this off this time to Chubb, and Chubb will punch in a big Cleveland touchdown. So a 7-7 ball game on the AFC side. And meanwhile now, we get over here to the NFC real quick. It's still a 3-0 ball game. It's a 4th down and 1, and decision-making time here for Kareem. Will he go ahead and go for it here on 4th and 1? So 4th down and 1 coming up here at the 5-yard line. And he will get the first down. So new set of downs here for Hurts. 1st down and 10 here at the 25. Meanwhile, here on the NFC side, he's continuing to run this football effectively for Travis Etienne. 63 yards on the day here so far and only 5 totes. 2nd down and goal coming up. Lamar Jackson on the other side right now. He's at the 25. It's a 2nd down and 10. And they just got a big gain there for Saquon Barkley. And meanwhile, that's an incomplete pass. That's going to bring it now to a 3rd down and goal. Saquon Barkley just got them to the 23-yard line. And Fatico is getting it done. And Fasico, I got to make sure I say it right. I done messed up the name the first time. I need to stop it. And there's a big play right there. The Eagles will punch in another touchdown. So the Eagles, they missed the extra point, though. That might come back to hurt them. And Saquon Barkley is looking tough right now at the 17-yard line. So let's move on over to this side. 2nd down and 4 coming up here at the 17. It's a 9-0 ball game here on the Philly side of the field. Second down and 4 here, and Barkley with another tote, and he gets hit hard at the 17. That'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 4 coming up. Yeah, I got to make sure I say it right. So big 3rd and 4 here now for Jackson. Play action pass. Look at the defense swarming inside. They're going to call it a 4th and 4. And he probably will go ahead and take his points. Smart call here if he just takes his points. As we're getting ready to close down the first quarter in this one. Bears right now on the other side. And oh boy, they got the... They had the ring of death there for a moment as the stream had stopped. But it's a 10-0 ball game. Oh, excuse me, a 10-7 ball game. Here for Fasico. So let's go ahead and zoom it back out here so you can see what's going on in the NFC. As right now, Kareem has a 9-0 lead. And a 1st and 15 coming up here. Quick pass up right on the seam, and that's going to be easy money right there down to the 45. A 19-yard gain on the first pass of the day here for Fields. And a 1st and 10. Final play of the first quarter in the AFC about to take place as Watson will keep it. And that'll do it for the first quarter on your left side of the screen. 10-7 ball game. Baltimore on top by 3. And meanwhile here in the NFC, we got a 9-0 game currently with the Bears trying to drive downfield with a 3rd down to 6 coming up here in the first quarter about to end here as well. Nick Chubb with the tote here will bring it down to a 3rd down and 6. On both sides of the field here. It's a 3rd down and 6 as we end the first quarter in the NFC side as well. Both squads now with a 3rd down and 6 on each side. As we are in the second quarter. Let's see what they do here on the left side. And he's going to throw that up, and that's going to be tipped and incomplete. So 4th down, and he's probably going to punt the football out. And meanwhile, here on the right side, that's going to be a 1st down. Darnell Mooney with the big catch right there. That'll be a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. So they're going to be close to the red zone. We'll get ready to move over to them in just a moment. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Get some red zone activity going here in the NFC. He could take off. Decides not to. He'll lose a yard because of it. So a 2nd down and 12 coming up. Lamar Jackson coming out here, pistol set at the 38-yard line. And Barkley's going to get the tote here, break a tackle, and go down at the 42. So a 2nd down and 6. Montgomery with the tote on the right side here brings it now to a 3rd down and 7 for the Bears. Bears got to strike something. Even if it's just a field goal, they got to make something happen here. They don't want to fall too far down to this tough team. And look at Saquon. He is gone. Running to the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley of the Ravens with a house call. And wow, look at the catch right there, but there's a flag on the play, and it's a hold. So bring that touchdown back. It's a 3rd and 17 instead at the 27-yard line, but the Ravens now up by 10 against the Browns. Again, a division game. This is very important in this playoff push for both guys. And a fumble on the play there for Fields, and the Eagles will pick it up. So a bad play there, Sweat with the recovery. And a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line for Kareem, as he maintains a 9-0 lead right now in this one. Big shout out to all of you guys here. Once again, tapping into this one. Double coverage action here with the Bills and Browns, and also the Eagles and the Bears in the Week 15 game of the week. And there's a pick again, this time by the Bears. Big interception, and he's going to run it down to the 24-yard line. So a 1st and 10, the Bears have strict gold again on defense. And now let's see if they could do something here with the turnover, as he's going to hand it off here to Montgomery. And goes down at the 18, about a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up. Watson with the play action pass. He's going to throw this up here, and that ball is caught at the 4-yard line. Are you kidding me? He made that catch. That is unreal. Both of these guys in the red zone again. Wow, this is something else. That did not look like a catch in my opinion. I'll keep it a buck. It did not look like a catch to me, and it is overturned, so it's a 2nd down and 10. Because that definitely did not look like a catch. That's one of the reasons why the "Are you kidding me" came out of my mouth, because it did not look like a catch to me. But I tell you what, David Montgomery, that looks like another big-time touchdown. So the Bears get on the board. And my goodness, it is just touchdown city again, as we get one down for the Cleveland Browns as they punch in a big-time touchdown. We got some close matchups here right now, here in the 2nd quarter. 17-14, Baltimore on top of Cleveland, and 9-7, Philly on top of Chicago. Both of them here in the 2nd quarter. Man, this is crazy right now. One-yard gain on the play there brings it now to a 2nd down and 9 for Philly. Remember what I told you guys in the chat earlier? I told you guys in the chat that things are going to look busy. And this game is, both of these games, extremely busy, as Edwards will get a solid tote down to the 34. 2nd down and 1 coming up. And another fumble here on the other side. The Bears are going to scoop it up, and they may punch in an easy money touchdown. Sanborn with the scoop and score. The scoop and score for Sanborn as he punches it in after the big fumble, and just like that, it's a 14-9 game. E. Campbell on top in this one. Meanwhile, on the AFC side, it's a 3rd down and inches now for Baltimore at the 35-yard line. Toss goes to the left side here for Barkley. And Barkley getting the 1st down with ease on the play. So 1st and 10 down to 41. Meanwhile, here on the other side, the Eagles and Travis Etienne in a solid run down to the 33-yard line. He's up to 74 yards on the day. 8-yard gain on that last play. 2nd down and 2 coming up for Philly as you get close to the 2-minute warning here in the NFC side. Nice block gets a first down, and ETN passed the 50 down to the 49. Meanwhile, on the other side, Saquon Barkley doing his thing as well. Little stick and move and gets knocked down at the 18, and that will put them into the red zone again. So let's go to Fatico. Fasico, I'm tripping right now. I gotta say it right. So 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line here for Baltimore. Baltimore answering the call after the touchdown by Noah as he hands it off here to Edwards. Edwards breaks a few tackles and just kind of bulldozes his way down to the 12-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Red zone activity here on the AFC side right now. 2nd and 4 as you get close to the 2-minute warning in this one. My man, hey, yo, Popeye, what's good, my brother? Good to see you here, man. Thank you so much for coming through. And big shout out to my AGS family. Appreciate y'all as well, man. I know y'all in the big Super Bowl right now. So big shout out to you guys and have a fantastic stream over there, most definitely. 1st and goal. Excuse me, 1st and goal. I'm tripping. It was 2nd and 11 here. It's actually 1st and goal here. On the AFC side, it's 3rd and 11 now on the NFC side as Philly is at the 37-yard line. We'll take a quick peek here once again as they are driving right now, and Philly trying to get back in the ball game after Chicago makes their comeback after being down 9-0 with 14 unanswered points. Hands it off here and going to go down. Brings it to a 2nd and goal, and a timeout's going to be called with 2:10 left. 1 timeout remaining for the Browns. Let's get back over here for a moment with the zoomage. 2nd down and goal. Gonna hand this off here to Barkley, and Barkley will punch it in with ease and get Baltimore another big touchdown. And Philly just threw an interception at the 23-yard line. So Chicago will get the football back. But a big run right here for Saquon Barkley. And to take a quick look at the replay, the little counter play, and he just follows the blockers, hits the right hole, and that's it. So 1st and 10 starting at the 28-yard line. Meanwhile, the other side here with 26 seconds left in the first half. Play action, he is going to get knocked down. Fields goes down by Hassan Reddick, his first sack of the day. 2nd and 18 coming up as a timeout is called. Meanwhile, it's 1st and 10 as they're about to hit the 2-minute warning on the AFC side. And finds Anthony Schwartz. He'll get the first. But we're officially at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to throw this up right here. Darius Slay couldn't get there. Darius Slay could not get there at all, but neither could Velus Jones, the rookie. So 3rd and 18 for E. Campbell. And meanwhile, it's a 1st and 10 here for Watson and the Browns. And they're going to throw that up, and Anthony Schwartz is having a field day today. He is playing magnificent football down at the 31-yard line, and a 1st and 10 coming up. Cleveland trying to stay in the fight. And he's going to throw this up here. Can he get to it? He will get to it. but it is dropped, and it's a 4th down and 18. Watson back here on 1st and 10, and completion's right there to Njoku. So the NFC about to hit halftime. So we'll go over here to the red zone. Red zone coverage here. First and 10 here at the 21-yard line. Watson passing to throw it up, and Njoku gets big on him at the 1-yard line. First and goal at the 1. Noah trying to get back in this ball game, currently down by 10 points. And if he can get this touchdown, that'll definitely bring him significantly closer. A lot of time remaining to punch this thing in. He's got 1 timeout left, though, so he's got to be careful. And he's going to get stuffed right there. He's going to have to come right back out. As the Ravens actually call a timeout, 2nd and goal. That's interesting. ETN gets a long game, but that's the end of the half. Chubb is going to be stuffed again. 3rd down and goal. So the 3rd quarter is about to start in the NFC. But right now here in the AFC, 20 seconds left at the 1-yard line. Cleveland and Noah looking to get a big score. Third down and goal coming up here. Watson coming out in the gun. Big shout out to Camp Star for the follow here on Snypz TV. We appreciate your viewership and welcome to Snypz Nation. Watson is going to keep it, and Watson will punch it in for a big time touchdown. So Deshaun Watson will punch it in, and it's a 3-point ball game now. And the Bears going for the long bomb, and that is incomplete. So a 2nd down and 10. We can go back real quick and take a real quick gander at this 3rd down and goal play. And this was very smart on Noah's part. Just hold on to the football, cut it inside, and make it happen. Great job by Noah. And it's just a 3-point ball game now in the AFC battle. 2nd and 10 here for Fields. Jackson could try to take off, but he was a little bit too slow to process it. And it's a 2nd and 14, loss of 4 on the play. Here's the long bomb here again by Fields. And that ball is high in the air on the tip. And that'll bring it down to a 3rd down and 10. Trying to get the big hitter. And that might be hurting him right now. So halftime, we get ready to hit the 3rd quarter in the Baltimore Cleveland Browns game. And oh man, he's wide open on this side here. That is going to be caught with ease, and a big 1st down at the 20-yard line. They are in scoring range. So let's go to them here. And E. Campbell looking to take an even bigger lead in this one. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line after the big gain. And don't forget, guys, after this game, we are going to raid you guys over to the Rmnfl post-game show, which they're going to be talking to both the winners and the losers of both of these games. As Montgomery gets the tote there, only gets about a yard there on a play. 2nd down and 9. So the third quarter has started in the AFC. Right now we got the Eagles and the Bears here in the red zone, with the Bears looking to try to punch this thing in. Watch that slot, 87. Watch him if he's hitting a streak route. Edwards gonna have to get over there to cover him quick. And he does get there to just lay a hand on him a little bit, and ends up with great defense. Gonna be a 3rd down and 9, no gain on the play. Big shout out also to B. Johnson for the follow here on Snypz TV. We appreciate the viewership, and welcome to Snypz Nation. Big shout out to all of you guys here vibing with us. We appreciate y'all. We are brought to you here by T-Thrill T-shirt and embroidering company. And wow, what a laser as that is caught there. E. Campbell punches in a Montgomery touchdown. That was an absolute laser thrown by Justin Fields. Right over the defender in the breadbasket. And there you have it. Campbell with a 21-9 lead now. He's got a solid lead in this one. And it looks like Baltimore's going to get ready to punt the football out on a 4th down and 4 here at the 31-yard line. Once again, double coverage action here on Snypz TV. We appreciate y'all viewership. Thank you for being a part of this thing and representing the Rmnfl. So here we go. Both these guys sitting at 1st and 10s. AFC side starting at the 29-yard line. And the NFC side just getting completions here while Chubb is getting a big run and down to the 41-yard line. So 2 big plays on both sides of the screen. And a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Browns. And meanwhile, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Eagles. Bears are definitely balling right now. They're definitely playing very good ball. Got to give them their props. Watson back, and completions right there to Chubb, and won't get a whole lot. Just a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7. Gonna hand this off here to ETN. ETN doesn't go much of anywhere, so a 3rd down and 9 now coming up. Meanwhile, 2nd down and 7 here on the AFC side. Browns trying to complete a comeback here, and that was a very dangerous pass, but Anthony Schwartz breaks the tackle, and it's a 3rd down and manageable 3 now because of it. And that ball's going to be caught. Big catch on the play at the 28. Jalen Hurts throwing a dart out there. And a 1st and 10 now at the 28-yard line. Calvin Ridley with a 29-yard gain on that play. Meanwhile, it's a 3rd down and 3 here for Watson and the Browns. And they're going to get that catch to Pierce for the 1st down. So Philly now at the 28-yard line. Cleveland now at the 47, just inching down the field. And it looks like a flag on the play here for Philly. It's going to be offsides on the Bears, so 1st and 5 instead. Big shout out to Big for the follow here as well, too. Appreciate that viewership, brother. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming through representing the 49ers here in the Rmnfl. 1st down and 5, and the tote right there to ETN cuts it inside. He's down at the 3-yard line. First and goal at the 3. Eagles in the red zone as Kareem trying to make this game a tad bit closer. Big shout out to Greedy as well, too. Titans representing. Okay, we got both guys in the red zone once again. Everybody's getting in the red zone. Second and goal at the 6-yard line. He's going to come out in the no huddle. And meanwhile, here on the other side, he's at the 11-yard line. Noah trying to punch it in. Watson back for the pass. He's going to throw it up top. That's going to be incomplete. Meanwhile, here's second down and goal at the 6. And a timeout going to be called here. So who is using their first timeout? That would be the Bears. Already maintained a 21-9 lead here, and Philly needs to make an answer. Meanwhile, on the left side, second down and 10 here at the 11. And Anthony Schwartz not getting much. So a third down and 9. And AFC, and hands it off here to Travis Etienne. And it's a third and goal now here for the Eagles. So third down and goal. And meanwhile, it's third down and 9 on the AFC side. Watson going to be back for the pass. He's going to throw that up, and that is going to be picked off. He threw it right to him. And then the Eagles get picked off as well. 2 end zone interceptions. What? How does that happen at the same time? It's like they're doing it for the gram. That happened at the same time. That was crazy. Jackson going to hand it off here to Barkley, and he won't get much of anything there, just a yard on the play. Meanwhile, on the other side here, Fields back for the pass. He's going to throw this up, and that ball is incomplete. On the early breakup, brings it to a second down and 10. Jackson gets hit, and that's going to be incomplete. Meanwhile, on the other side here, that is going to be caught by Darnell Mooney. And he is down at the 31-yard line, and here come the Bears. And he is really looking to dominate now at this point in the game. Remember, I said that I like the roster a lot more on Philly. But a couple big plays here today for the Bears has really impacted how they played this game. First and 10 here for Fields. He's going to try it again. He's got him beat too. Can he keep the 2 feet in bounds? He drags him, but he can't keep him in. Second down and 10. Jackson back. He's going to throw the lob up. That's caught by Barkley, and he gets knocked down to 37. First down and 10 coming up. Fields back here for the Bears. Nice out route. It's going to be caught and out of bounds at the 25. So a third down and 4 coming up for them. Jackson hands it off to Barkley. Not much of anything. Third down and 4 on the other side here, and a beautiful dot right there. Darnell Mooney's going to keep going, and Darnell Mooney will punch in another Bears touchdown. Bears are out for blood today, 28-9. And meanwhile, in the third quarter, we're moving on to the fourth on the AFC side. Nobody scores in the third quarter between Baltimore and Cleveland. The Eagles have their work cut out for them here with probably one more play left in this quarter. Third down and 2 here for Jackson. Maintaining a 3-point lead. They got a goodie going on over here. Meanwhile, on the Bears side, it is dominance right now against the Eagles. That's a good stop. Brings it to a 4th and 2. And might have to play it smart and punt this football out. So third quarter in the books there for Philly and Chicago. So 4th down and 2, and the Ravens will punt it out. And get the fair catch there by Grant Sr. So 1st and 10 at the 19. Meanwhile, quick pass. That's going to be picked off by the Bears. And you talk about dominance. It has been nothing but sheer dominance for the Bears in the second half. They have been phenomenal on the defensive side. And the Bears look like they're going to walk home with it with no problem. As Nick Chubb gets to tote here for a 5-yard gain on the play. And look at Fields going to hold on to it this time. And this time it's only a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Bears got it somewhat easy right now. And Anthony Schwartz, again, he is having a monster game. Now down at the 47-yard line. Deshaun Watson with 284 yards passing today. Anthony Schwartz with a $119 of it. Third and 5 here for Fields. That's going to be incomplete, so 4th down and 5. An illegal man downfield will bring Cleveland back to a 1st and 15. So obviously the Bears are going to go ahead and take their points. That's obviously the smart thing to do. Take your chip shot and miss your chip shot. So Philly will get the ball back at the 45-yard line. Both guys hike the ball at the same time. Evans is going to get the first down for Cleveland. 1st and 10 now here at the 28-yard line. So they're coming close to the red zone. We'll move to them in just a moment. Meanwhile, 2nd and 19 here at the 37 here for the Eagles. And he's going to get hit. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 19 now coming up. Watson with the play action. And finds Bryant. Bryant will get the first down and then some. And meanwhile here, the Philly will bring it down to a 4th down and 5. So 1st and 10 on the left side. And Watson's going to keep it. He's going to break to the outside. Deshaun Watson tripped up at the 12. A quick pass on 4th and 5. It looks like he's got the first, and he does. So the Eagles maintain possession. A lot of time. And that ball is going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, on the left side, 2nd and 6 here at the 12-yard line. They are in the red zone. And he's going to go down. So a 3rd down and 6 coming up. So let's move it on over real quick to the red zone here. The Eagles are starting to get close themselves. So big 4th and 1 coming up here for Philly. They got to go for it. Big shout out to the Vikings coming through in the building. Appreciate you shooting through, my brother. Thank you for the support. And nice route right there. It's going to be picked off, though, by Hamilton. And the Ravens maintain a 3-point lead. Meanwhile, on the other side here, Devontae Smith stayed on the sideline, down to the 6, and a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. So now the Eagles are in the red zone. 1st and goal at the 6. Hands it off here, doesn't get much on the play. 2nd down and goal coming up. Second down and goal here. Hurts trying to punch something in here, and he's going to take off, and Hurts will punch it in for a much-needed Eagles touchdown. So they definitely needed that one. Meanwhile, the Ravens trying to maintain a 3-point lead. So it's a 12-point game here in the NFC. Meanwhile, just a 3-point game here in the AFC. Big shout out Hova in the building. Good to see you here in the chat. Appreciate you shooting through and showing support here. Thank you so much. Third down and 6 here for Jackson. Play action pass. He's going to get hit. But a flag on the play, and that is going to be a defensive pass interference. What kind of call was that? I'm not sure, but nonetheless, the Ravens get a new set of downs with 2:20 left in the game. Meanwhile, Montgomery trying to run this rock here and maintain this 12-point lead. Barkley with the toe. He breaks to the outside. He's going to get the first. Saquon gone almost down to the 41. He is 26 yards shy of 200 yards rushing in this game. 1st and 10 at the 24. As Montgomery won't get anything there, so it's a 3rd down and 2 now. Third down and 2 for the Ravens. Barkley, excuse me. It's a 1st and 10. It's a 3rd down and 2 on the other side. I do apologize. Fields gets his 1st down. This might be a done deal. And he's going to hit him with the reverse, and he won't get the 1st. He will not get it. It's going to be a 4th and 2. He's going to have to punt this football out. Oh, boys, it's getting interesting now. So 1st and 10 here for Barkley. He takes off and goes down at the 25. So 2nd and 6 coming up here at the 25-yard line. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 here at the 30. Now for Jalen Hurts and the crew. That is caught at the 41. What a catch. As we hit the 2-minute warning here in the Eagles and Bears side. Again, a 12-point ball game right now. Second down to 6 here for Jackson. And Philly getting the quick passes off. Getting close to the marker. So 3rd and 5 here in the AFC. 2nd and 4 in the NFC. And these clocks are pretty close to each other. But nonetheless, a 1st down by the Ravens. And it's pretty much a done deal. If he cuts inside, that's a 1st down. He had to cut inside, decided not to. And a 4th down coming up. And meanwhile, an overthrow there in Philly side. That'll bring it to a 3rd and 4. So 4th down and inches for Baltimore. 4th and inches for Baltimore, and he won't get it. Cleveland will get it back, and now they got a shot. He will not get it. It's a 1st and 10 at the 20 now for Cleveland. They got a shot at winning this game. The Eagles, on the other hand, they get the first down here, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 25 with a $1:35 left. 2 great games here tonight. Gotta show love here. These games have been epic tonight. Second down and 11 for Cleveland. Don't forget, guys, we're going to be rating you guys over to the post-game show coming up next. Arizona for Life webpage, or Twitch page, I should say, as Brown will get the first down, 1st and goal to 3. First and goal to 3 for Philly. Philly's going to take off, and he will go down and stay right at the 3-yard line. So 2nd and goal. Meanwhile, it's a 4th and 18 here for Cleveland with 13 seconds left. And looks like that game is going to be pretty much over in just a moment, but Philly is back in their game now as they punch in a touchdown. And that ball's going to be caught, and it's a 1st and 10. He's got 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. Wow, all of these games. Philly needs it. Philly won't get it. So this is pretty much going to be a done deal. The Bears are going to strike gold and get a 6-point win. And meanwhile, here on the other side, the Browns are continuing with 5 seconds left. They got one more shot. The victory stance is coming. I didn't even have time to do stories. That was a crazy thing. I really didn't have time to do stories. I had so much going on in this game. We had a lot of stories to discuss, and I do apologize for not being able to do those stories, but man, there was just so much going on in these games. So much. So crazy. So the Bears game is complete. 28-22 is going to be the final count in that one. But we can finish this one right here. That's for sure. As he's going to throw that up, and he's still got a second left. So he's still going to have a second left in this one. So 1 second left. Big bomb coming up. And he's going to launch this thing up, and Evans is nowhere near it. And the Ravens will move on to 13-1 and get a big win. So the Ravens get a win, and the Bears get a win today. Congratulations to both of these guys. Some great games here today. Those games were fantastic. I had a blast with those. Wow. Those were great. Those were great. 24-21, the final count in this one. As Fasico gets this one done. And, man, let me tell you, I had a blast, guys. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun for those games right there. That was a ton of fun. I told you guys it'd be busy, didn't I? Did not tell you guys that it would be busy. I told you guys it would be extremely busy within the games because there was so much going on in the games, guys. It was so much going on. But look, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here, everybody. Look, we are going to turn you over to the Rmnfl post-game show. I'm going to raid you guys over there right now. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. They're going to be talking to both the winners and the losers of this game. Fantastic game once again for both of these guys. For all these guys, big shout out again to everybody that came through and showed love, man, most definitely, all right? Rmnfl, back in the building. Another fantastic game. We will see you guys in the next one, y'all. Slide, folks.